I'm Executive Director Kevin Robertson, and this is the KDA Video Minute for Friday, September 14th. If you remember back during the legislative session, the Kansas Dental Association was successful in passing the 2012 Comprehensive Oral Health Initiative. In that package was the creation of an Extended Care Permit 3 dental hygienist that is something that expands upon the ECP 1 and 2 hygienist that was passed 10 years ago and the Kansas Dental Association has supported. What the ECP 3 can do is they can go into nursing homes, provide care with regard to adjusting dentures, doing denture relines, obviously then adjusting partials as well. They can also smooth a rough tooth using a slow-speed handpiece. They can use glass ionomers to do a temporary filling after they use hand instrumentation to prepare that surface or to prepare that tooth. So we're very excited that UMKC School of Dentistry, just at the last Kansas Dental Board meeting, went before the Dental Board not to seek approval at this point, but to get information as they are putting together a training program for the ECP3. So we hope that you would work with your dental hygienist, perhaps if you're an ECP3 sponsor or an ECP1 and 2 sponsor already, would like to be involved in that. Perhaps your hygienist would like to be involved in that. We really would be in our best interest and really to work with the program in order to get it off the ground and be successful statewide. So keep that in mind when those training programs come out. We certainly will be making that available to everyone or getting that information working with UMKC so that they know that's available and out there. Of course, the Kansas Dental Association is always involved in programs to increase access to care, specifically to dentists throughout the state of Kansas. And the program that we unveiled last year with cooperation and a partnership with Delta Foundation of Kansas is the Kansas Initiative for a New Dentist. The KIND program, as it was first rolled out, would create scholarship dollars or loan repayment dollars to new graduates who would locate in dental deserts. There is a KIND advisory committee. We've continued to work and mold the program, and right now we are working to update the program to also allow dental students to access the money in the form of a scholarship opportunity while they're still in school, assuming they sign an agreement, 3-year commitment for them to be in an underserved area. And then we're also working more with the dentists to make them aware of the satellite carve-out that allows a dental office to have a satellite office without them being 50% in that practice if it's within 175 miles of the practice and in a community that's 10,000 population or less. So we want to work with the dentists to help them to get put satellites in some of these areas and then help to recruit the dentists, the new dental students, using the KIND program to locate in those particular areas. We also are working to expand, or will be expanding, the scope of the KIND program to allow more areas in dental deserts to qualify. So again, pay attention to that. We're in the process right now of working with the dental schools to discuss this opportunity with students and want to make that available to any and everyone that might be interested. Currently, the Kansas Insurance Department is gathering information from interested parties on implementation of the Affordable Health Care Act, or the ACA, or Obamacare. The act is moving forward, of course. And there are 10 essential health benefits that are mandated in the program. One of those is pediatric dentistry. So we have just last week presented testimony to the Kansas Insurance Department talking about the dental piece of that and how it might be implemented in Kansas. Obviously, we're interested in things like making sure it's a comprehensive program, that certain things are covered. We want to make sure that, like our state law is, back in 1999, we passed for children and disabled that people that have to have care done in hospitals, that care is covered for their dental care is covered on the medical side. So we want to make sure all things are included. And so that's been put forward. The Kansas Insurance Department will then submit that to the governor, who will then look at benchmarking plans and how that might come forward. Of course, nationally, the American Dental Association is very interested in making sure that there are standalone dental products that are offered, not just embedded within medical. And there's lots of evidence to show that an embedded dental program within a medical policy is watered down and does not provide the type of comprehensive coverage that a standalone program does. So those are the things we're looking at. Now, in order to move forward, there's a November 16th deadline, whether or not we're going to be part of the national program or we're going to have our own state program or some sort of a hybrid in between, a partnering state, they call it. November 16th is obviously after the elections, and so a lot of the work we're doing now could just sort of go away, or we might have to work a lot harder after November 16th. So a lot of people are kind of waiting for those national elections to see where we go and how this whole thing shakes up nationally as far and in our state. So that's what's going on. It is moving forward, and there'll be more later in November if warranted. Thank you for your attention this week, and for many of you that haven't had your district meetings, I look forward to seeing you next week.